Yeah, the April Fool's event is here, and this is my first Limbus Company April Fool's actually. So I'm pretty excited. I'm really curious what they're gonna do with it. Um, yeah. So, without further ado, let's get to it. I must remain calm. Whatever happens, no matter what horror materializes before my eyes, I must hold steadfast. Because I am. Is it Sinclair? Okay, so. No, is that Tipper? Those are like little kids. So that one punched that one, okay? At a place where events that defy human understanding occur, like everyday accidents. Oh, Limbus kindergarten? No way. No fucking way. There's no way the event. You're kidding. Also, the game's kind of quiet. That's probably why. So, So, kids, why don't we try doing this one by one? Do you want to go first? I was right. It is Sinclair. Jesus Christ. We said we'll never tattle. Are you a tattler? Are you gonna tattle? Who is that? Is that Ishmael? I'm not. I don't remember how my life choice landed me in this particular occupation, but also really like the back streets with the little decorations. Those are really fun. It's totes F you. That has to be Oryasu. But Big Teach said no bad words. Okay, am I Big Teach or is Virgilius Big Teach? Who is that? I have no. That could be Don Quixote. That could be Ishmael. Yeah, Big Teach. Kick her butt too. Right. I'm the principal of a kindergarten. Regardless of everything that's happening and has happened, the only thing I know for real is that I'm in hell. Possibly, probably, by all accounts at least. After some time, according to the Sinnerlings... The what? According to the Sinnerlings recap, it seems that the gist of why they've been fighting is as follows. Sinnerlings? Is that even a real word? Well, anywho. God, he's such a cornball. Anywho. Thanks for saving my bacon in Rebellion de las Masas, dude. When the teacher doubling as the kindergarten dietitian announced that she was going to hold a hands-on cooking class, the Sinnerlings, the free classrooms, cheery chickies, early elephants, and perky penguins could not agree on the type of dish they wanted to cook and started a war of sorts. Well, they managed to come to an agreement that recipes using bongi as the main ingredient made for the bestest and the tastiest cuisine. The core... Okay, bongi mentioned by the way. The core of the conflict was that none of them could concur on just what kind of dish it was to be. One thing led to another, and it culminated in this ridiculous cooking contest between classrooms with the kindergarten dietitian presiding as the ultimate judge of flavor. Wait a minute! Isn't this just Hell's Chicken? This is just the plot of Hell's Chicken, but there's 3 teams instead of 2, and we're not dealing with distortion, and they're also their kids. Weird. This whole sequence of events feels oddly familiar. That's what I'm saying. What? You're dead. Apple, bro, Apple. Yuri, What? The fuck? You've got your work cut out for you, principal.
애들 엉망진창.
Kids,
하루는
total
잘
messes.
살래.
Karen's super disappointed. You're a kid. I think she's a teenager. Miss Yuri, Miss Karen.
12이나 되는 아이들이 전부 성향이 다르니까 혼자서
Okay,
인수할
there are
수는
12
없으시겠네요.
kids. I thought that some of them maybe didn't get turned. Can't be easy chaperoning 12 kids with wildly different temperaments, huh? Oh, I can't complain. It's not like I'm doing this all on my own, right? Especially with the two of you handling 2 classrooms each, too.
하나는 밖에 싸돌아다녀.
One of the two's out all day. Karen's got it easy peasy.
카런 선생님은 좀 방임주의시긴 하죠.
I guess Miss Karen's teaching style is a bit... something in French. Laissez-faire.
그리고
And early
끼고는
elephants are
항상 조용해.
quiet kids.
정신
Not
사나운
hyper
다른
like
애들.
other kids, no.
아니야.
Wait, I need to talk to you two about something. Listen, the kids stirred up some more trouble today. What? trouble?
말썽이라뇨. 물론 생각했던 건 모두 다 함께 같은 요리를 만드는 것이긴 했지만
I initially planned this hands-on class, to be a collective experience where we'd all work on the same dish, but
여러 가지 요리를 해보는 것도 아이들에게 큰 공부가 될 테니까요.
I'm sure cooking various different recipes will be a very educational experience for the kids too. Miss Yuri, she's a bit different from how I remember her from my admittedly hazy memories. Apple. I wonder if there's gonna be an apple. Or was she always this passionate? I don't remember, actually. I need to reread the entirety of Limbus.
이렇게 아이들이 경쟁하면서
With just the right dose of competitive spirit, I'm sure this will be a nice opportunity for the kids to learn what it feels like to experience a sense of accomplishment. Holy shit! She has a gun! What? Okay, I know it's a toy gun. But sure. Listen up, early elephants. We perky penguins today totally destroy you and win the executive teacher's favor. Good luck. She looks so much like Araya. It's not even funny. She looks so much like Araya. It's not even funny. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm thinking about Araya, I'm gonna cry.
서로 이기려고 머리를 맞대면서 협력심도 생기고.
Oh, and in the process of working together to win, they'll have to put their heads together and learn the ways of cooperation. Oh, it's Rodion. I like the designs. I like how they adapted the scenery designs into like kindergarten kids. That's pretty fun. Hey, can you help me move some stuff for learning by doing today?
나는 계획을 짜야 합니다. 수강생을 알아봐라.
I must strategize. Find some other Sinnerling for help. Why this? Wait, somebody doing. Also, she kept her piercings. I don't know if it's possible to pierce a kid's ears, especially when they're in kindergarten. But sure, you do you. This doesn't seem like a safe dosage of competitive spirit at all, and I'm not seeing even a speck of cooperation between them.
재료를 조달하면서 체력도 키울 수 있으니 일석삼조인 격이죠.
Not to mention the physical workout they'll get from procuring the ingredients. Eh? Procuring the what now? Are you saying that the kids will be out collecting their own ingredients?
네, 그럼요.
Oh yes.
저기 보세요.
Look over there. The perky penguins are ready to head out. Ready, huh? My gaze followed Miss Yuri's and naturally caught a row of marching Sinnerlings, each with some kind of item in their tiny hands. Toys? Am I looking at a toy axe?
요즘엔 기술이 참 좋죠.
Technology these days, huh?
아이들이 다치지도 않고 체험학습을 할 수 있게 저렇게 나와주고.
These safety models are made for hands-on classes, so even kids can handle them without accidentally hurting themselves. Oh, I get it now. That's what they'll be using to hunt the ingredients. Yeah, no, I don't see anything wrong with that. So those things approaching us from the distance, are they supposed to be the ingredients? They've got a bongi on their heads.
아, 사고에서 서식하는 봉이벌레네요.
What?
바삭바삭한 식감이 있어서 구이와 튀김에
Yeah,
안성맞춤이죠.
they're the bungy bugs from District 4. What's District 4? Hold on. That's D-Corp. Is this the first ever look we're getting into D-Corp? Are you kidding me? Those things have crunchy skin, which makes them perfect for grilling and deep frying. Bongi bugs? I'm not sure if I like the specific juxtaposition of those two words. Wait, scratch that. Aren't bongi supposed to be...
원장님, 보고 드립니다.
Executive teach. Reporting progress. As I stood there, searching for my hazing memories in a daze, one of the tiny snitterlings marched up to me and stirred me from my trance. Autis, hello. I don't know, something about her feels like she's just an adult who's inexplicably assumed the speech patterns of a toddler. Yes, executive teach. The 4 cadets of Perky Penguins reporting ready for hands-on class. Autis looked up expectantly at me, in her hands a weapon glowing in the full spectrum of the rainbow as it buzzed with all kinds of annoying noises. Alright, my job was to keep an eye on the Snitterlings and ensure that today's hands-on class ends safely. Sounds good. Then shall we? Is there gonna be like combat, or is it just gonna be all reading? March Fort! We look forward to your guidance. I forgot I refought Lehang, so I got the Lehang loading screen. There is combat! When hit, okay, bulging chicken. When hit, gain 1 licking marinade, 6 sprint counter. Turn end, gain 1 haste next turn every 2 stacks, max 10. Tango marinade. If this unit speed is fast on targets, class power plus speed divided by 3. Turn start, gain 2 fragile if this unit has no marinade. No way. Perky Penguin Snurling. Inflict 2 bleed, so tasty. Inflict 2 bleed, inflict 2 bleed, inflict 1 bleed count. Oh, these are just... Yeah, I think these are just... their base identities. Split Evu. On hate, inflict 1 bleed, a 15% chance. Yeah, these are just the base identity. Gambler. What? Do you read that? No ego, too. Walk your ingredient. Commence operation. Okay. Gastronomical experience. Executor. If target speed is below 0, okay. Military mindset. Teach them a lesson. Executive teach. Oh yeah, what's her defense name? 1 tasty food. Oh, there's Merceau? Does she actually... Is she actually missing a hand? Also, Limbus Kindergarten. Claw Grabber. Have to fight. Hiya! Passives. Force to reroll. Heal 5 HP this year of combat phase. Gene Cod! Gene Cod! Defense. Am not buggy.
예, 원장님.
Also, they're level 6. Leave this to me. Prepare le plat du jour. Mise en place. Torchness. Okay. Backup. Defense. Oh, do they have anything? No, they don't have a nuke panic type. Really? Really? I thought they'd have a new panic type. Whoa! Yo, these animations are so cool. Also, we don't generate any sin resources. Oh, because we're not sinners, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Damn! Kid out his got hands. What the fuck? And she's so cute too. They're just regular. Also, wait a minute. Hold on. Expires at turn end. They don't gain the haste because the effect expires. What? I don't think that's supposed to work like that. Damn, dude. Merceau got hands. Let's see if yeah, okay. It's super weird. I wish I could see the animations. Oh, that was. Oh my god. Huh. You can get stuff over the meat from them.
그럼요. 보민의 서식지 근처에 있는 다른 재료들을 저 아랫몸에 저장하는 습성이 있거든요.
Of course. Bongi have a habit of collecting and storing ingredients near their home in their lower bodies. I hope these assets stay in the files. Like, especially this background. I'm gonna use that for like a Star of the City campaign. Or like the music. The music was fun and funky. I might use it for like an outro or something. Of course, yeah. Or the what lower body? The limbs? I looked up toward the perky penguins, once again diving deep into my well of memories to see if these boggy things even had a lower body. Oh, Pablo! I like him. It does look like he just has a replaced hand. Damn. Guys. And saw Gregor poking on Bongi's carcass stripped of flesh. At a glance, it may have appeared as nothing more than an everyday childish curiosity. There was a solemn look on the kid's face that gave me pause. Hey, Greg, don't touch that. Yucky, yucky. Yucky? You're about to make food from that, you know? Huh? Bongi looks fat and juicy, but... After you get all the meat off, it looks like... Ew, it looks like a buggy. I love Choi Han. Choi Han is such a good voice actor. Holy shit. This man, hold on. This man, give me a minute. This man, this is the same guy. This guy who did this. It's the same one who did this.
같이 성공하는 거야.
He's so fucking talented. I love Choi Han. He's one of my favorite voice actors ever. I fucking love Choi Han. Did that even get picked up? Hold on. Oh shit. I love Choi Han. Choi Han is such a good voice actor. Let me see if that
even
even
got
picked up. I love Choi Han. He's one of my favorite. Okay, I think it did. Whatever. Anyway, I can't keep glazing Choi Han as much as I could, but like he's so fucking good at this job, dude. I love Choi Han. Genuinely, probably my favorite voice actor. That's non-English voice actor. I shouldn't do that. And so Gregor began bawling. Rhoda, you're being mean. Apologize to Gregor now. Bugs and Gregor crying. I wasn't sure how these two things were related, but a voice in me urged me to demand that Rhoda apologize to Gregor. Huh? But what did I do? Oh my god. I do not believe this man's vocal range. He's fucking insane. Apologize.
알았어. 미안해, 미안.
Okay, sorry, I'm sorry, okay?
예전에 너 집게팔 보고 벌레 같다고 한 것도 미안해. 그러니까 쭉.
Sorry about calling your big meaty claws buggy, okay? So quit crying. I'm not even gonna try to read that. This man, he's so good. I cannot compete with Choi Han. Choi Han is an insane voice actor, bro. Choi Han is insane. What the fuck? How does this man do it? Whatever, I'm gonna keep blazing Choi Han.
왜 자꾸 울지? 배고픈가? 내가 먹을 거 줄까?
Sheesh. Why don't you quit crying? You hungry or something? Want tasty food? Do you really not understand why? As Rory was struggling to calm Gregor down, light, even footsteps approached me from behind.
원장님,
Principal. Yes, sir? Something about the way the low-level voice spoke struck me as oddly familiar, so I whipped around to see who it came from. Yeah, there's no way we're running this place with two teachers. This has to be the third teacher who's managing one of the other classes. But I saw no one
이쪽입니다.
down here. Damn. The voice was low in terms of height, that is. Oh, hey Merceau.
네, 요리의 준비가
That is me.
원장님을 부르러 왔습니다.
I fucking love this guy, dude. Oh, that is me. The meal is now prepared. I have come to fetch you, Principal. That's... You've got a pretty baritone voice for a kid. Yeah, I think Merceau's voice actor didn't do anything. Like, he's voiced the same way, I'm pretty sure. This kid doesn't even talk like a toddler.
칭찬 감사합니다.
Yeah, he sounds the same. He sounds the same. Thank you for the compliment.
펭귄반 친구들은 제가 데리고 갈 테니 조리실의 보호자석에 착석하시어 저희를 감독해 주시길 부탁드립니다.
No, he does sound a little different. I feel like he breathes out more air when speaking. I will lead the perky penguins to the venue. Seat yourself at the chaperone's chair in the kitchen and oversee the proceedings.
반장 오티스 수감생.
Signaling Otis, the class captain is already at the venue. Okay, thanks. Flabbergasted, I stared at Merceau, walking towards Rhoda and Gregor in that steady, even pace that made my way into the kitchen. It's literally the kitchen from Hell's Chicken. It's literally just that, but with stickers. Damn, the kitchen's a real mess, huh? Yeah, the Limbus company does April Fool's events, every April Fool's. So, and this is it. Apparently, the April Fool's event for this April Fool's is that the sinners are kids. And that's the event. And I think that's pretty funny. Yeah. Because it is apparently, it has been like April Fool's for like a few hours in Korea by now. Is it? Something about this place feels oddly familiar too. I guess this is how this place has always looked. So, what kind of dish are you preparing, class?
예, 저희는 프라이드 봉이를
I
준비했습니다.
cannot get him. In fact, he sounds the exact same. We've prepared the bongi fuet. Oh, so he's still getting used to words that are hard to pronounce. Hang on, why did he say that in the past tense? Wait, but Rhoda and Gregor just got here, didn't they? Were they a part of your team too? I guess Gregor might be too young to start cooking, but... Oh, it's really funny that Gregor, being the oldest sinner, is the youngest sinnerling.
네, 원장님. 로자 수감생의 경우 요리 중 지속적으로 원재료의 손실을 일으키는 정황이 있어 의도적으로 배제했습니다.
Allow me to explain, Principal. Sinnerling Rodeo is intentionally excluded from the cooking process on the suspicion of causing a repeated loss of ingredients.
뭐? 나를 뭘로 보고
What? What do you take me for?
원장님!
Big teach kick Mer's butt.
지금도 봉이 뒷다리
She has just
가게가
consumed another one of the bongi
손실되었습니다.
drumsticks.
원장님, 혼내주십시오!
Teach her a lesson, Executive Teach. That's it, Rodeo. Go sit in the corner there. It's timeout chair for you. No, timeout chair fucking sucks. I was put in the timeout chair, once and this is the only memory I have from kindergarten. I was put in timeout chair, and it fucking sucks. And it's the only memory I have from kindergarten. This is not a joke. Fun fact about me. Literally, the only memory I have from kindergarten is being put in a timeout chair. It's so stupid.
뭐야? 죽지만 먹을 거가 생기면 빨리 집어와야 부모님도 안잖아요.
What? But if there's food, I gotta get it into my mouth, or they'll be all gone, and I'm gonna starve and die. How do you know that as a kid? You're like 5 or something. Maybe 6. How do you know about starvation? Is that really something a child of her age should be saying? What kind of awful condition has she been living in? Too bad, but I can't let it slide when I just saw you. When I just saw you sneaking away with a drumstick. Off to the corner, now.
아까 과자도 나눠줬는데 착한 어린이 했는데.
I am not saying that. Sorry.
원장님의 명령이다. 어서 가라. 이 빈빈만의 습지.
It's the direct orders from Executive Teach to the corner, now. You embarrassed the perky penguins. Is she? Yeah, she is penguin team. Otis might be going a bit overboard. Just a knife, full ass fucking kitchen knife, and a little cat sticker next to it.
이렇게 싸우면서 성장하는 거겠죠?
Kids will be kids, huh? All part of their learning process. A little Miss Yuri, but she only wore an innocent, kindly smile. One might have when watching children play their silly games.
자, 그럼
Okay then, Merceau.
이번 요리를
Will you do the honors of explaining this dish to us?
네, 이번 오르 때 부르는
Yes, as today's order. The explanation continued for a while, with a similar level of incomprehensibility. Did he mean ors? How the fuck? It isn't even less comprehensible. What the? How do you pronounce that? I don't know French. Horse? I don't know. As I listened, I became increasingly suspicious whether these were the vocabulary and loquaciousness of a toddler, but once I saw a smugly satisfied Otis return from her arrest after having properly restrained the perpetrator, arrest is All this shit is making me not be able to read properly. Arrest is properly spelled though. Is that not how you spell arrest? Whatever. After having properly restrained the perpetrator, Rhodia, only to produce a crayon and massive sketchpad from who knows where and begin a whole lecture on how this dish came to be. Well, eventually I stopped thinking. This is just the kind of world I live in, I guess.
네, 잘 들었어요, 친구들.
Okay, thank you so much for explaining it, everyone.
그러면
Now, Miss Yuri will try a bite.
그런데 설명을 안 한 부분이
Looks like there's something you haven't explained yet, Merceau. What is this thing on top of your dish?
뭔가요?
Miss Yuri pointed at an unfamiliar object standing upright atop the dish, almost like a birthday candle. Wait, isn't that what Gregor's been picking up earlier? Now, they won't be forgetting. What did he do, Gregor? It's a lower limb of a bungy butt. That's people. That's people meat. That's like, is that a fucking finger? Did he put in a fucking finger on it? Bam. In the blink of an eye, Merceau's fist slammed down upon the delectable fried bongyan, turning it into a shapeless mush alongside the unfamiliar object. Merceau!
원장님, 이거는
Executive teach, I can explain this. Signaling Merceau, explain was this destructive performance part of a gastronomical experience? What the fuck? Speak. What is the name of this dish?
오늘의 메인
Le plat du jour.
메시드 뿌라이
Mashy fried bungy.
봉이입니다.
Oh. It's the timeout chair for all of you too. Go sit. No, not the timeout chair. The first contestant's food was completely wasted. Really? Phewie. I had walked out of the kitchen to get some fresh air and cool my head when someone tugged at my pants. I looked down to find... Oh, hi, Yi-sang. He looks just as depressed as when he's 20, bro. What the fuck? What did they do to you?
네, 이상이요. 단테 원장님.
Yes, it is I, Yi-sang, Dante Big Teach. Signaling #1 class captain. Wait, wait, no, I didn't read their titles. Right, so getting used to calling me by my title, huh?
이상, 어?
Isa Odd? Jesus Christ, learn to speak. Nah, it's okay. What's up?
병아리 반도 떼어막습 준비를 마쳤어.
Shiri Chickies is ready for the hands-on class. Will you help, Dante? Okay. I like this. I like these designs. I like the instead of a mace, she has like a magical girdle stick. The big chicken bone is frying me. I can see the other Snurlings in the distance, all wearing yellow Cheer Chickies backpacks. Leggy Billy? What? Also, he's still scarred. Jesus Christ.
원장님, 히스클리프 가요. 야, 휘두르지 마. 육즙 튀어.
Who voiced acts Ishmael? I feel like that's really good. Wow, that's really good voice acting.
엉님, 반장님, 이스마일이랑 히스클리프랑 또 싸워.
Cap, Ishmael, and Heathcliff are fighting again. They're ready, right? This is as ideal as it gets, Big Teach Dante. Oh, God. I feel like my head's about to burst into flames. I mean, more so than usual, I guess. Yo! That's... Okay. That's cool. That's really cool that Wait, there's 4 waves? Oh yeah, I should read their passives. I shall trim. I shall do it. It's ideal. What's his passive? Information. Information we weigh. I cannot read that. What the fuck? Also, they're lower level. Wait, no. You're 5. You're 5. Is the level supposed to be how old they are? Break your leg. Wib leg. Okay. Die. Rishen Shimen. I don't even know what his passive is. I have no idea what it's supposed to say. Spite within. What you looking at? Come here. I'm gonna be brave too. Your marinade, I'll purge. Oh, defense skill. Pwokinish. Okay. Gwudge.
제가 반장이면 더 잘할 수 있어요.
Passive. Last ditch struggle. Okay. I assume these are the same. Yeah, licking marinade. They deserve different attacks. Okay. Ideal. I like the animations. I really hope that they will be like skins, because they added a new skin system, and I really hope that these will be added as skins. I would really like them. Oh. Oh, Cassius plus coin drop.
내가 하겠어.
Jesus Christ.
반장님, 걔네들 좀 뭐래요?
I wanna see his free art. He just hits them like 5 million times.
축구의 봉이 경호단이군요.
Ah, it's the Bungie guards from District 10. Just what the hell are these things? Will they explode into a bunch of what looks like casino chips?
혹시 주워왔을까요?
Oh, did you pick any of them up? Yes, these much chips. Damn. Ishmael conveniently unloaded a whole bag of casino chips on the table.
반짝반짝.
Shiny!
선생님, 저 잘했죠?
Did I do good, Miss Yuri? Cap'n didn't even get half of me. I am ashamed you're Miss. No! Don't cry. He still looks like a pro, bro. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Bro. Yeah? So the real cheery chick is Captain Mature then, hmm? Right? Right, Sinclair? Agree with me. It's funny that it's all the free sinners with anger management issues and then Yi-song. Das, huh? Okay, okay, cool, yeah, he's gone. It's mine. Out of nowhere, Heathcliff appeared, and after shoving me the chips on the table... Wait, hold on. Out of nowhere, Heathcliff appeared, and after shoving chips on the table into his own bag, ran away. Hey, stop! And before I could even make an attempt to reconcile them, Ishmael leaped up and chased after Heathcliff, knocking over various knickknacks in the chaos. Still ashamed.
여전히
Dante Big Tish.
명목이 없어. 유.
Don't be. You're doing your best. Speaking of which, what's the point of collecting all these chips? Not ingredients, are they?
모르셨군요.
Oh, you don't know? See, once we unwrap these chips... Miss Yuri flipped the chip one way and the other, and upon finding purchase, pulled the wrapping apart and revealing a small thin coin of chocolate within.
우와, 대박! 엉님, 이거
You,
알았다?
you know this before?
물론이요.
Indeed. I mean, yeah.
물론이야.
Okay.
잘했어요.
You did so
경험자.
good, Shiri Chickies. You know all about District 10 bongies, huh?
그런데 요리할 사람이 둘밖에 남지 않았는데.
Looks like you only have 2 teammates left to cook. Is that gonna be okay?
여부가 있겠소.
True. Yeah.
째기는
Because I have a super
이전에
top secret
레시피가
recipe.
있으니.
Super top secret recipe.
아우야,
Little youth. First, the bongi is to be. Then
자,
it is done.
좋았어.
So,
유.
this is
봉이를 잘 나누어 물 속에 넣고 당근과 감자, 대파와 마늘을 함께 넣고
the wide up bongi. Add water, mix in carrots, potatoes, onions, and garlic.
마무리로
Garnish with lots of casino chips, and then it's ready to eat.
봉이 한 마리.
Behold, looky, whole bongi stew. I thought I glimpsed the sorrowful indignation of a bongi underneath the viscously boiling, bubbling surface of melted chocolate. Are you sure this is edible?
어,
Is it
이상-
unideal?
해요?
Oh god. At my blunt assessment, Yisung's eyes began to tremble, as though he was about to start tearing up. No, I mean,
너무 잘 만들었어요.
this looks so
이상하니.
yummy, Yisung. Truly?
정말이요?
그럼요.
Oh yeah. The broth looks so thick and flavorful, and all the ingredients are picked and simmered down. It can't have been easy to do with just the 2 of you, but you've done such a wonderful job. Oh, I like that they brought back the little emotes they do, the like chat, the little speech bubbles with the emote. That they got rid of that like Kanto free. They stopped doing that. Is ideal.
이상적이구려.
Miss Yuri quietly walked up next to me as I watched the 2 children cheerfully celebrate their culinary success.
선생님, 아이들이 협력해서 성공했는데 맛이 그렇게 중요하진 않을 거예요.
Principal Dante, what really matters is that these kids managed to work together towards a goal, not the flavor of the dish.
저는 그저
Honestly, I'm just relieved and happy that they did so without getting hurt. Wow, I haven't thought about it like that. I've still got a lot to learn.
물론 초콜릿이
Of
잔뜩
course,
스며든
bongies
빵은
are thoroughly
당연히
infused with chocolate
맛있겠지만요.
can't not be delicious. Oh, okay.
그런 말도 있죠. 초콜릿만 있다면 신발도 맛있게 먹을 수 있다.
As they say, everything tastes better smothered deep in chocolate. Even shoe leather would, I bet. I've heard that one, but pretty sure it was something about deep frying. Well, no point in arguing about quotes and attributions. I only remember vaguely. It's a bit too late to question the way things are in this institution. In any case, Miss Yuri will finally get the chance to taste. They're gonna knock it over. Just then, the sound of hurried footsteps came rushing in from the distance. with Heathcliff bursting into the cafeteria from the opposite hallway. Trailing behind him was a seething Ishmael, her yells ringing out in anger. I said stop! Without warning, a slipper shot out of the darkness, aimed at Heathcliff, who was still on the run. And the said slipper happened to land in the soup. Okay. Cool. No, Lily Song, do not cry. Oh. Oh, he's gonna mark. Missed. Right on the cherry chickies, whole bongies too. Yeah. Big teeth, Dante. Tears welled up in Yislang's eyes, threatening to spill over. You. Nuh-uh, this is not ideal. That wasn't nice at all, Ishmael.
그래도 이건 아니야. 엉님이랑 내
Whoa. And I did lots of work on this.
열심히
Lots. Please, scold her.
주시오.
I let my gaze wander from one mess to the next. Bits of food were strewn all over the place, with Yi Song on the verge of bursting into tears. Stomping his feet, Sinclair advanced towards an extremely flustered Ishmael, while Heathcliff, smirking and giggling, was peeking in from behind the door. And there at the end of my line of sight stood Miss Yuri, who somehow still managed to keep a sweet and pleasant smile, though the ominous vein twitching on her forehead was somewhat worrying. There was only one thing left to be said. Time out, chair! No. After some time, do you still want to continue this cooking contest? The other classes are practically finished, and I don't mean that in a good way. At this point, honestly, you'd win even if you served raw unseasoned chicken, just like that. Pause. Signaling number 2 class captain. Pause thinks Big Teacher's comments is far from appropriate. This is an important moment of core ability development for children. Kids have to grow up better and... Okay. She still has the Gesell shaft. Sorry, but why are you suddenly changing the way you talk? Paus has realized that Paus' diction is rather too sophisticated to make conversation with those who, as in other people. Well, I like to think that I can still get what you're saying, so just be your usual self. Out of the question, Paus is the class captain of the early elephants. The class captain is responsible for ensuring that every registered member, kid, can smoothly absorb every given piece of information, receive an experience-based education with obstacle. You mean you want to use simpler words so other kids can have an easier time understanding you? That is a correct summary. Right. Glad to know Early Elephant's class captain is so mature and dependable. Faust wasn't the one to show her feelings openly, but I could sense a subtle hint of satisfaction on her face, and that was good enough for me. Sorry, Karen is late. Hello, Miss Karen. Miss Karen is in charge of 2 classes on top of the children's pickups and drop-offs, so I don't get to see her most days. Are the Terror T-Rexes not joining today's class? What is the Terror T-Rexes? Hold on. Who would that be? No, external learning program for the T-Rexes today. I'm just back from dropping the class off. Always got a lot on your plate, I see. Which Sinnerling were in the Terra T-Rexes again? I sure hope they don't trip and hurt themselves out there. I have no clue who that'd be. No need to worry, Principal.
원장님. 공룡.
T-Rex is super duper strong. Oh, you're right. Dinosaurs are really strong. Oh. I was still in the middle of a conversation with Miss Chiron when I saw Cinderling slowly making her way back, lazily swinging her elephant-shaped bag.
어이, 반장.
Hey, Captain.
말, 대,
D-A-Y-S. Those District 11 things are whatever.
좋아요.
You did well.
우와, 진짜 신기하다. 반장, 할머니께서 말씀하신 대로면 뽕이 요원들은 자기들이
I love
지키는
Honglu.
곳에서
I
한
genuinely
발자국도 안
love Honglu.
움직인댔는데.
Wowzers, that's really cool, Captain. Gwenny said that boggy security agents never move from their spot, not even a step.
원래대로라면 그렇죠.
That should have been the case, yes.
하지만 파우스트는
But Paus
전부 알고
knows it
있어요.
all.
공이 요원들이 움직일
Paus
유일한
knows the one and only modus that would spur them in action.
기선이 뭐냐?
What's M-O-D-U-S, Captain?
줄임말은 아닌 것 같아.
I don't think it's an acronym, Ryosu. The one and only way.
방법을.
Don't make me ask
처음부터 알
why
듯하게 말해 반장.
W-Y-M in the first place, Captain. And what's that?
그건
Break a tab. No.
아니 나쁜 짓을 해서
Break
약속
promises
어기면
by
돼요.
doing mean things. So, what? Did we break a taboo? Ah, you mean break a taboo? But are taboos even meant to be broken in the first place? No. No, that's the point. You're not supposed to break taboos.
다 멍이 아니라면
No. I'll bless you S-I.
그렇지. 유슈
Ryoshu, you shouldn't speak to the
원장님께
principal
반말은
that way.
나빠요.
Try again.
그렇겠죠?
Don't mind me, I'm fine. Pretty sure this is the first time she's referred to me by my actual title. Anyway, so how do you think we should break a taboo? Are we gonna fight bonkified arbiters or claws?
와요, 원장님.
Come here, Big Teach. Faust clenched her sponge sword a little tighter, her gaze pinned to a spot. Naturally, my eyes followed hers. Huh? Are we getting a full-on animated cutscene in there? And through the billowing haze of dust rising into the air. Oh, I think I get it now. It's Don Quixote. God damn it. Is that one of the themes from Kanto 7? I think it is. I saw Don Quixote sprinting towards us with her balloon lance held up high. Yes, it is. It's. I think it's a theme from Kanto 7. It's like remixed a little bit, with something that looked like a tattered rag flapping from the tip of the spear,
공이들의
tearing away the tent that serves as Bongi habitat. As in, tent where they live would be
나쁜 일.
a mean thing to do.
돈키호테라면
Don Quixote,
알았어요.
Paus knew you could do it. Jussies. Good grief. I pressed a hand to my forehead as I felt a sense of reason leaving me behind, but it did nothing to keep the coming chaos from crashing in. Oh, this is them. Okay, I see. Also, she's just wielding a regular sword. Shortening. SCNC. Defense. F. You're fine. Indiscriminate out. Hustle.
듣고 있어요.
Let's get this. That's really cool. Not my taste. Is yummy? Entertainment. Okay, yeah, he still has the guys in his head. Frivolous jokes. At the zero common face. Okay. Justice. Oh. Justice. Okay, and okay. Passives. Righteous retribution. Okay, also, so I saw this. Support is the only passive that is not like that.
듣고 있어요.
Oh.
듣고 있어요.
Oh yeah, she's a solo. House will do this. I must improve my balance. Bigger and bigger. Analytic eye. Deal 10 damage to units with negative status effects. Keen observation. Okay. Okay, this is that based on that time encounter free.
제 취향은 아니에요.
God damn it, they're beating up my sinners. I don't think they can die though. I hope they can't. Yeah, she's straight up wielding a sword though.
몸이 가벼워지는 느낌이요.
SCNC. Let's see the animation.
뭐,
Oh, it's not the RISC key she does on Shivet, yeah.
뭐,
파우스트의 생각대로 봉이 요원들은 전부 해치웠어요.
All of the Bongi security agents have been dealt with as Paus planned. So, I see. What?
아,
Big Peach,
원장님,
that's the face Captain
저건
makes when she wants
굉장히
praise.
잘했다고 칭찬해달라는 눈빛 같네요.
Right, excellent job, Faust. You did good.
네,
Yes, Faust is
파우스트는
always
항상
excellent.
우수해요.
And the rest of you too.
감사합니다, 원장님.
Thank you, Big Peach.
오늘 체험학습에서
I'm gonna tell my little sister all about today's learning by doing.
동생한테도 알려줘야겠어요.
유슈,
Ryoshu,
감,
T,
하,
Y.
줄이지 말고요.
No acronyms.
감사합니다.
Thank you. At least she listens to the class captain. And you too, don't you? Wait a minute, where is she? Oh no. Still unable to keep her excitement in check, Don Quixote was sprinting in circles around the field.
아, 돈키호테.
Don Quixote, you can't sit on the ground. It's dirty. Here, let me put down a silk cloth. Where do you have that? You're 5.
이런, 피도
There's
이빨
blood on your
이렇게
map.
묻히고.
Oh. 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 Wait, is she wearing Roshinante? I didn't check if she's wearing Roshinante. Don Quixote landed a sudden slap on Hong Lu's arm.
어라?
Oh. Do not touch my mouth. Oh.
오래간만에.
A feast of this kind has been far too long. What the heck was that? Could it be that Don Quixote is just pretending to be a child?
저리 두세요.
Just leave him to it, Principal. That's how kids grow. All running, feet, and playing out there. The radio said don't bother people when they're eating.
라디오에서 그랬어.
There you are, Miss Yuri, Miss Caron. Shouldn't you be at the cafeteria? I came out myself because the early elephants were taking too long. Not very early. But fuck, I can't speak. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to taste the other two classes cooking. But I'll be happy enough to get a taste of yours at least. Alright, Faust, what do we have here? Faust? Nothing. Pardon? Faust only wanted the extension type Model 3 baton that Bongi security agents keep with them. Faust can make new toys by disassembling them. There are a lot now. It's a success. What do you mean? Faust wonders. With adequate nutrition, the human body can sustain life. Acts of sustenance such as cooking become inefficient when performed by those who must consume food, or by those who must produce it. Why must we do this? Learning by doing. Study session then. I'm sorry, Faust? You were speaking a bit too fast for me to follow. Can you repeat that? Maybe a bit clearer this time? Oh, sure. Faust is not interested in cooking. She said it. Microphone. Miss Caron? Caron never told kids to say these things. Not responsible. Scooty scoot. Faust thinks energy boost jelly is the more efficient means. Oh no, the look on Miss Yuri's face. It's getting darker. Is she gonna distort? Is she gonna distort? What about the others? Ryoshu? Honglu? Meal times are better shortened too, Principal. I think I like the cooking back home better. Yeah, we're not getting much out of you. Drop it, Don Quixote. You've already exposed yourself. Oh. Yeah, okay. Fine. I wanted our students to be happy, to grow up healthy and strong. That's what this cooking activity was for. I have an eye issue right now. I've been feeling really unwell lately. Still let myself work late nights, using what little time I had to make room for planning this activity. All the while managing not one, but 2 classes. It was all for the kids. And this is what I get in return. In the end. Miss Yuri! No way she's appling out! I didn't want to work overtime. Miss Yuri's body is turning. None of us wanted to work overtime. No way she's got appling out in the April Fool's event. Come now, Miss Yuri, let's not make it sound as if something terrible's gonna happen. What was I supposed to do? Is it wrong that I chose this career path? No, never mind. If nobody here can learn not to waste food. Don Quixote. Justice? I said drop the act. Go get the kids sitting in the timeout chairs. Very well. No way! then. Yeah, she distorted. I think she either distorted or she appled out. I think she either distorted or she appled out. Holy shit. Or maybe... Wow. Hurry up. Okay, she didn't apple... Oh. Wait. Okay. Skriku. Okay. Poultry Apocalypse from her first. Passives. They can marinade, whatever. Turn the end of a golden recipe sauce on all enemies next turn. I'll just like the force feed you. Glass power +2. Okay. Let's all cook together. Turn the end, heal 10 SP for all allies and enemies participating in this battle, excluding this unit. It was all for the kids. On attack hit, deal -1 damage for every 1% missing on HP on target. Okay. Hey, she doesn't have SP. Oh, that's cool how they do that. Yo, are we gonna have a 12-minute fight? No way. Get her, Yi-song. Is she? Yeah, she's wearing Roshinante. I think. Is that Roshinante? Yeah, it is. Because the shoes are different from everybody else. That is Roshinante.
몸이 가벼워지는 느낌으로
Yeah, this is an entirely new... Is it? Yeah, this is an entirely new background. That's cool that he did that.
달콤한 검색. 무게 중심을 계산해야겠어요.
What? What? Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. April Fools. Haha. Gah. Am I in...
이 양반 어째 주기적으로 버스에서 안
Keep getting these nightmare cycles on the bus. Manager Bud. Actually, I should do the major voice for him. Whatever, I'll do it next one. Nightmare? So it was all a dream? Figures. As the buzzing in my head gradually settled, the sound of the bus engine came back into focus. Guess what just happened? Must have been a dream, nothing more. Thanks, Gregor. You saying it was a nightmare snapped me out of it.
뭘?
Hey, no problem.
아차.
Or if you really want to thank me,
아니, 고맙다.
you could use a hand with
저것 좀
that.
대신 처리해 줄래?
Where Gregor pointed, the sinners were arguing loudly over something.
에휴.
Again, we were to go for the team
또
dinner.
식장소 가지고 저러고
They
싸우고
each
있어.
want what they think is best since it's been a while.
오랜만에 하는 음식이니까 최대한 맛있어야 한다면서.
Dream or reality, some things never change. It's almost amazing how they keep getting into the same arguments. And I don't even get to eat anything. Well, neither, bud. I'm sure you ought to have a wise way to shut them down quick, right? Wise? Way? Did I ever have a wise way to quiet them down? Well, do the timeout share for you. Oh, I'm probably still half asleep. Sorry, that came out of weird. What I mean to say is, I was awkwardly scratching the back of my head when I noticed that somehow the sinners had all gone quiet. Huh? Slowly, one by one, they clenched their mouths shut and took their seats. As if they were children who were anticipating one heck of a scolding. What's going on, guys?
다들
Everyone,
조용히
please keep quiet.
생각 의자에서
The terror
죽을
T-Rexes
시간 어긋나는
will
것
come if you're noisy in the timeout share. Is Dante still dreaming? Terror T-Rexes? Hang on, why do I recognize that name? I'm so scared. The Terror T-Rexes gobble up bad kids in a single bite. There's even rumors saying that they always go on external learning, so you can catch any children who misbehave. What are they on about? We're on Mephistopheles. Uh-huh. There are 2 seats empty.
안돼 원장님.
What? What? Hold on. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Big Tish Dante.
친구들이
The other winds are being noisy again.
티라노마 반장 붉은
It's the red Therapod, Terra T-Rex's class captain.
대체
When do I get uppies for you?
제게 어부바를
What on earth are you saying? Stay back!
해주시는 겁니까?
God damn it. So funny. This is so funny. Is this my room? Then was that just now also a dream? So I had 2 dreams in a row, huh? That was such a weird ass dream. No, it's still too early to let my guard down. Are we in a... No, I could still be trapped in a dream world, right? Should try pinching my cheek to make sure. Dang it, forgot I had a clock for a head. Fine then, defy and one arm too.
단테,
Apologies for coming in without knocking, Dante, but there's an urgent matter to discuss. Have you developed an urge for self-harm? No such phenomenon has ever been reported before. No, Faust. Wait, hear me out first. You may require an immediate medical examination first. It took a good long while to try and explain to Faust the ridiculous situation I found myself in, but in the end I managed to clear things up. And thankfully, this part wasn't a dream. Just another anecdote to be told about a certain day on the bus. Oh, the battle music cut out for a moment. Oh, that's. I wait. I hope I'm gonna be able to rewatch this. Because I want the loading screen. Hey, Sinnerling's Chicken Scratch Farewell. Supplement receive 401 free lunacy. I'm gonna keep it as a souvenir. But yeah, with the event beaten, let me see if it shows up in the drive. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't show up in the drive. Can you rewatch this? It will probably be Detour Tales. No, you can't. Yeah, because that would be here. Yeah, that's a one and done then. I'm not opening. I'm not using that. I'm keeping it. I think I'll keep it. Does it have a description? It does. It's like waking up from the most chaotic dream. The jar contains several notes of sincere appreciation, scribbled in children's messy chicken scratches. Why does this remind me of the sinners? I must still be waking up. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, with the event done, it was really funny. The ending was really funny. I didn't expect Vergilius to be a kid too. Yeah, but with the event done, I really hope they would give a thing here or made them skins. Maybe they are. Let me check. Facades. No, they're not. They're not a facade. They're not a facade. Yeah, but with the event done, that was really funny. That's gonna be it for tonight. A shorter one because of the Limbus. Yeah, okay. Those are free pull to the meta next one. I will keep them as a emergency fund, right? If I need the 400, if like a next Arc Knights rolls up. If I'm like oh no, you can enter it again from here. I will keep it like as an emergency fund. If an Arc Knights 2 rolls up, and it's gonna be limited time, then I would probably use that, right? But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. That was really funny, and wow, yeah. But I'll see you on the flip side. Bye bye. Have a beautiful April Fools or whatever. I don't know what to say to people on April Fools. I don't know. You've been April fooled. Yeah.